How to care for hydrangea bushes. Hydrangeas are old-fashioned beautiful garden showpiece flowers that come in over 100 varieties. In the spring the bush produces an abundance of large globe flowers that last into summer. Blossom color will range from blue to pink depending upon the type of soil the bush grows within. Soil that contains a heavy amount of aluminum sulfate makes the soil acidic and will render blue blossoms. Soil lacking aluminum renders the soil alkaline, which makes the flowers pink. Expert cultivators of the flower can manipulate the soil to render whatever color blossoms they desire. The white hydrangea stays white no matter what soil the bush resides within. Blossoms make wonderful cut flowers or easily dried for arrangements. Things you'll need: peat moss, cow manure, gloves, mulch such as peat moss, bark chips, sawdust, or pine needles, slow-release all-purpose fertilizer 887, handheld bypass pruning shears or loppers. Plant hydrangeas in partial shade. Choose a location that offers morning sun and afternoon shade. Supplement the soil by adding 2 parts peat moss, 1 part cow manure and 1 part basic garden soil. Work the organic matter throughout the soil by hand. Keep the hydrangea moist but not wet. Apply a 3 to 4 inch mulch layer around hydrangeas to help water retention and prevent weeds. Use peat moss, bark chips, pine needles or sawdust for mulch. Fertilizing June with a well-balanced slow-release all-purpose fertilizer such as an 888 mix. Apply a half cup to a small plant that is less than 12 inches and 1 to 2 cups for a larger plant. Sprinkle fertilizer 2 inches from the base of the shrub and lightly fan out toward the plant strip line. Prune a hydrangea in the spring by removing all old wood and dead flower heads using handheld bypass pruning shears or loppers. Never remove new growth. Tips: warnings. Planting hydrangeas next to concrete foundations or sidewalks will often render the blossoms pink. The lime from the concrete leaches into the soil and affects the aluminum levels. Prior to budding you can pinch the new growth of the hydrangea back to produce more blossoms, which will be much smaller in size. Hydrangeas that freeze heavily will not bloom for a few years. Protect the plant any time a freeze is predicted by covering it with a sheet or other light material.